Becoming a community school has had a very powerful and positive impact on Mendota. When you describe community schools, it's often talked about as being the hub of the community in which resources are provided for families and for scholars. And it's been that and more for us as a school.
We've been a community school going on our second year, and this coming school year will be our third year as a community school. I have to say that being a community school has been a really great welcoming addition, I guess you can say, to Mendota Elementary.
As a community school, there's things that are happening all the time here. So our weeks become very busy, providing services and resources, and also getting the students involved in different activities as well, and being able to give back to the community. So we also focus on not just receiving services, but talking with our students about the importance of giving back as well. We were able to provide meals for Haiti. We have our food pantry that's open. We're often hosting different organizations that might just want to have a meeting in the community school, but also explaining to them what a community school is, the importance of the community school, and how they can become involved.
When we talk about oneness, we always talk about one has to be a brother's keeper. So a person's spirituality should manifest in their contribution to people around them. So Save a Circle is an avenue for us to do that. And we have partnered with Mendota Elementary School because we believe education is a great equalizer in society.
Parents always know that they can stop in. They can speak with Sonia, they can speak with a housing coordinator that's here, they can speak with myself or with the social worker and receive resources whenever those resources are needed. We also have our community resource room open for families if they want to use the computer and just come in and work on their resume, fill out a job application. Those resources are always available. And so this room stays very active throughout the week.
One of the more needy programs that we identified was by working with the Second Harvest food program, where they identified the Food for Thought initiative. And in addition, we're also, Save a Circle is funding the food pantry, which provides grocery items to families as they need that throughout the year.
The really nice thing about it is it just allows my family, my kids, to meet other families and kids that are involved in the school, that live in the neighborhood, that we may otherwise not encounter.
He loves the way the school and the community come together to help educate the children. So my son is always excited every morning to come here because, as he said, he comes to fill his brain with knowledge.
Cuando mi hija empezó aquí en la escuela no tenían lo de escuela comunitaria, pero cuando empezaron a meter el programa de escuela comunitaria, ella ha tenido mucho acceso a las ayudas. Y es algo que ella le ha ayudado a enfocarse más y aprender cada día más.
So you often hear people say that it takes a village, and becoming a community school is a perfect example of that. The work that we do as a school is not something that can be done in isolation just as a school community. It takes those partnerships. It takes the school community working with other organizations, other community organizations, working with local officials to be able to make changes in the way that things might be occurring in the neighborhood, to be able to positively impact scholars, being able to have teachers that are really able to focus on that academic piece in the classroom, knowing that resources are being provided that's helping families with those other things that they might have that's a need. And so that's been one of the most positive things that we've seen. The impact that we've seen thus far is just immeasurable.